Hello, brother. Today we're going to talk about how I improved my mental health as a student, and by the end of this video, I'm going to give you all the tools and everything I did that you're also going to have an amazing effect on your mental health. So, about 13 months ago is when this journey really started for me. I dabbled in fixing my mental health, which I had problems with for years before that. But you do some meditation here and there, you do some journaling, all this stuff. Nothing really feels like it's working. It's all kind of like this figment of imagination, and yeah, do this for 5 minutes a day and you'll feel better. But at the start of this year, I decided, okay, I need to fix this. And I can tell you, it was literally 2 or 3 months and I was feeling so much better. And that feeling has kept on going and has linearly grown. So the more time that I'll do these positive habits that I'm going to talk to you about today, the better my mental health is. So, firstly, quick point, realize the stress. This goes a level deeper than just the fact of exams or your parents or that friend group, whatever. It goes to the level of, okay, if I don't get my exams, what am I afraid of? Is it my parents, being abusive to me? Is it feeling stupid? Is it not getting into like the university or somewhere you want to get to? Take it a level deeper. And because I feel like if we have a blanket term and it kind of just stresses us, we can't attack that head on. If you know it's the fact of, okay, I'm not going to get into that university, you can make an action plan. If it's the fact of, okay, you feel like your parents aren't going to be supportive, okay, I need to do this, do I need to do this for the good reasons or am I doing this just to avoid the fear? Realizing the stress is something very important to have in your mind. So it kind of takes a lot of the cloudiness and like the fog away from the problem. You can kind of see it more directly and be able to act on it. So firstly, we need to lift the anchor off the seafloor. So when I started this, I was in such a bad spot in my life, and I was saying, I was thinking, oh man, okay, I've got to fix. I was stressed constantly, couldn't sleep, I felt depressed, all these things, and I thought, okay, I can't be planning here, yeah, in like a year or stuff like this. I just thought, what can I do today? And I just knew from like a few random videos of, okay, try and meditate a little bit, try gratitude journal, exercise more, like sleep more consistently, sleep more, be more social. And I thought, okay, I know those things. How am I going to act on them? So, firstly, I had the basic goal of exercise. Moving will always make you feel better, like in day to day. So, I couldn't think of like the long term effects of this. To me, it was just, how can I feel better right now? Yeah, I can do some push ups, I can do this. Maybe I'll feel better in the next 20 minutes. So, that's what I tried to focus on. Did a little bit of exercise, and I recommend you to start this, even if it's 5 minutes a day or 50 minutes a day or an hour and a half a day, depending on how advanced you are. If you're a complete beginner, do 10 push ups. If you can do 20, do 20. And then, level it up over time. But exercise is fantastic. Oof, fantastic graphics on the video. Two was gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling for me is such an amazing habit that I think the first video I made on this channel was how gratitude journaling changed my life. It was because of this time period. I started gratitude journaling every single day, 10 points. I just opened like a Notion page or a notepad, I'd write 10 points. Now, the thing is, it is better if you write it with pen and paper. The delay is better, and the writing it seems to give more emphasis on. I don't know why, it just feels better. You have greater effect, but I didn't like the fact that it was on a notebook and it could be read. I liked the privacy of like a locked document. So weigh those up. If you can hide your notebook somewhere and you think no one's ever going to find it, do it there. If you're like me and you're worried that 1% chance inside you someone's going to read it and you then can't be fully honest, then I would just do it on like in a concealed place where you can write your genuine thoughts. The way you gratitude journal, very simple. I am grateful for this water bottle. I'm so grateful for the fact that I'm able to sit here and record. I'm so grateful for the fact that I'm healthy. I'm so grateful for the fact of exercise today. It can be very surface level things like that, and you can go deeper and such like, I'm so grateful I was bullied as a kid because then that got me into exercise. I'm so grateful into that I was so stressed as a child because then I was figuring out things like this, and now I feel so much better and I can teach it to you. It can go levels and levels deeper. At the start, just try literally do like the most basic stuff. I'm so grateful for my water bottle, the lighter, the like keyboard. And this seems silly, but this is literally training your brain. Like every repetition is like giving you more experience points. When we played video games, in the field of gratitude, and gratitude and happiness are linked linear, like one to one. 10 points of gratitude equals 10 points of happiness. It's such an amazing feat. And I remember when I was walking, like my dog in the morning after I did this for like 2 months, I'd walk around and I literally spot like 5 to 10 things I'm grateful for, just automatically. I trained my mind to be more grateful from this silly little practice that genuinely makes you happier. It's a fantastic practice. 3, I started meditating. Meditation, I'm going to keep it very brief. Download an app called Medito. Let me write it out for you so you can see how it's spelled. Medito. It's a free app. Go on there, play a 3-minute session, a 2-minute session, and every day just try stay on that time period. You'll just listen to the instructions they say, and then increase that time period over time. Like when I started, I could only do like a minute. Now I can do 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's like a massive change. And meditation is amazing for the fact of it's going to stop your anxiety. The way it's going to stop your anxiety, not stop, right? It's not, anxiety is a normal part of life. I'm talking reduce massively. Is we have this focal point. This is where we're focused on. Say the Medito guy is going to tell you about focusing your breath. After literally half a second, you're going to lose your focus and go to this fuzzy mess of thoughts. Then you're going to realize, oh, I'm supposed to be meditating. Okay, yeah, let's go back to that. And then we climb back up to the focal point. Now, this part that I drew upwards, this is the difficult part. That's the experience gaining part. That's every time. Meditation's not just focusing on this point, it's focusing on the point, losing our focus, realizing we've lost focus and coming back to it. Realizing we've lost focus and coming back to it. That's meditation. And that's the part that's going to make you more mindful. And the reason this is helpful is because, say you have anxiety, right? Let's corner this part off. So you have anxiety and you have one thought and then another thought and another thought and another thought, and you go down an overthinking spiral. I haven't done my homework. Oh, I don't have time to do my homework. I'm going to get detention. Oh, I don't want to get detention. Oh, I'm going to miss this and this and this and this. Massive spiral. The more mindful you are, the quicker you're going to be at this cycle of you're doing something, you lose your focus into an overthinking, like rabbit hole, the quicker you'll cut it off. Amazing thing. No, then it's things like, be more social and sleep more. Sleep more, fantastic. Always just try get a timetable, figure out the times you're always going to be able to sleep and wake up. Try stick to that. Don't scroll before bed. Don't do anything hyper stimulating like video games. Just try relax. Lay in bed if you can't sleep for like 10 minutes. Just literally keep your eyes closed. Get comfortable and you'll sleep. If you can't get comfortable, your room's probably too hot. Open a window, turn a fan on or something. Will help a lot. With social things, I feel like you just have some friends that you're a little bit closer to. Like if you have a friend that also exercise, try exercise with them or talk to them about exercise. Try improve your social life. It's going to really help. Next, navigate. So now we've lifted the anchor of our ship. We're doing the good habits today. What are we going to do now? Well, now the next thing that's going to massively help our mental health is having goals. Okay, I really want to get good at working out this year. I really want to get a lot more fitter. I want to put a lot of muscle on. I want to get into uni. I want to do amazing in my grades. I want to do great in my relationship. Things like this. Tick, 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 tick. Write 10 points down. Choose the top 3 or 2 and try make your life around that. If one of your points was to get in better shape, allocate an hour of your day to doing things for getting in shape. If you really want to improve your relationships, have half an hour at the end of your day where you call one of your friends or your girlfriend, whatever, and you speak to them. If you want to do better in school, try allocate an hour a day to revising and then increase that to an hour and a half over the months go and then 2 hours and such. Make goals, choose the top 2 or 3, try work with those, and by the end of the year, I achieved all my goals for the year because I was focusing on my mental health. Every day I'd exercise, do all my mental health habits like meditate, gratitude journal, eat clean, sleep well, all these things. Obviously, I'd miss some days or like a week where I'd do bad and a week when I'd do amazing, but overall it was an upward trend compared to how I was before. Keep these goals in mind. Once you have them figured out, it's going to really, really help you to dial in your daily to-do list and you have the motivation of what's coming, because depression a lot of the time has the problem of you're not just nihilistic about what's currently happening, like nostalgic, sad about what's happening now, you're also sad about what's coming in the future. And having goals will really help that. If you think in 6 months I'm going to be jacked and I'm going to have better grades and I'm going to get into uni I want and I'll be better with my girlfriend and all these things, you're going to be a lot less likely to be depressed. And the plan the goal and then figuring out a plan associated with it is going to reduce anxiety a lot, because you're not going to be ruminating what's going to happen, what's going to happen, what's going to happen. You're just going to focus on putting in the work every day. Finally, keep rowing. Back to the previous point, how do we stay consistent? So now we've lifted the anchor, we have the point with our ship. How do we keep rowing every single day? And the way we keep rowing every single day is making the barrier for success very low. So, say for my workout, right? My workout that I do, if I do everything in my workout, it's probably like an 8 or 9 out of 10 difficulty. But the point where I think I've done a successful workout, it's like a 3 out of 10. So say this may be a 12 set hour-long workout and then stretching, cardio, all these things. But my successful workout is 4 sets. I can bang it out in like 15, 20 minutes. And I think, okay, I've worked out today. And then everything above that is extra. For you, you may start even lower. You may start doing 5 push-ups every day. Doing any exercise is a win, and then anything above that is extra. The reason we're going to go with this mindset is because if every single day you wake up and currently you've done nothing and your barrier of success is up here, there's going to be a lot of days where you just don't start. If your barrier of success is here or even down here, you get that every single day, and once you get this success, you're far more likely to do a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. By the time you know it, you've done a full workout every single day this week. Apply this to everything. Apply this to your revision. Instead of revising 2 hours a day for your exams, think my success is if I revise for 15 minutes every day and I do 5 minutes of exercise. So it's something you can do every single day without a doubt. You're going to be stacking the wins up, and as soon as you get through that initial barrier, because I find that the most difficult part of doing a productive habit every single day is the first 5 minutes. Whether that be exercise, whether that be cardio, whether that be studying, it's always the first few minutes. And once you start, it becomes a lot easier. So keep that in mind and don't punish yourself. Be gracious on yourself. Improving your mental health, improving your life is something very difficult, but something so amazing. And this is your journey. Sure, you'll mess up some days. Everyone will mess up. But don't knock yourself down about it, and just focus, okay, what can I do better? To be honest with you, today I've had a few bad hours. And I thought, okay, I can either waste the rest of this day, or I can get up, I can start working out for the rest of my workout, clean my house, work, all these things. And I have, and now I've just had an amazing last 4 or 5 hours. Think of my mental health now, say in a few hours I'm going to go sleep. Think of the difference in my mental health based off the fact that I took this first step, and think of the fact if I just kept doing nothing. Think how differently my mental health would be when I go to sleep, or the last hour before sleep when I think I haven't done anything productive. Imagine doing that every single day. Either going to sleep feeling proud of yourself, or going to sleep feeling shameful of yourself. That will culminate and decide how good your mental health is, man. So I really, really hope that helps, bro. I know this has been an amazing journey for me, and I taught you everything I know for this little subtopic of self-improvement. Now get off YouTube, bro. Much love, and I'll see you soon.